Come shop healthy with me at Costco. In this video, I'm sharing everything I picked it up and a few extras from another grocery stop too. Once we are back home, I walk you through why I choose what I do so you can feel inspired and empowered to make healthy choices on your next Costco trip. After Costco, I made a quick stop at another grocery store to grab a few fresh essentials I still needed. Back from Costco, time to show you what I got today. First, let me show what I got from the other grocery store because I buy most of the things at Costco, but fresh produce sometimes I buy at other grocery stores because the quantity at Costco is huge, as you know, and sometimes we don't have enough time to eat them before they go bad. So I got cauliflower. Actually, I only got 3 items today, all of them for fresh salad. No, not this one, but anyways. I got cauliflower. Okay, yes. I got cucumber and radish. Later today, I'm gonna prep these. I like to prep them in advance and to have them in my fridge pre-cut. So every night when I make dinner, for the fresh salad, I already have everything in place. I just have to toss them together, drizzle with olive oil, sometimes balsamic vinegar, and it's done. Now, Costco. So the first bag from Costco, I got milk. I got milk, 2% milk. And if you are watching outside Canada, it's normal. Here in Canada, we buy milk in bags. I was not born here, so it's still weird. It's not that weird for me because I remember when I was a kid, I was born in Brazil. I'm a Brazilian Canadian. And I remember when I was a kid in Brazil, we used to have milk in bags, but we don't have them anymore. All of them are in cardboard. And so for me, it's kind of nostalgic, but at the same time, I think it's inconvenient to store them. But anyways, it's milk. Milk, it's a good source of protein, a good source of calcium, vitamin D. We use a lot of milk here because I make my own yogurt, I make my own cheese, so we are always buying milk. I got carrots. I always buy these type of carrots at Costco, not because I prefer them, it's just because this is the smallest bag I can get from Costco. And I'm not too picky regarding carrots. I eat any carrot anyways. Bananas, these are for my husband. I got two. I got a ripe one. He can eat the yellow now and wait to eat the green one when they are ripe. I got garlic. It's so much garlic. About garlic, it's the first time I buy garlic at Costco because as you can see, it's huge. But I just got a food processor, and if you're not new here, you know that I try to avoid processed food. So anytime I can substitute, I do it. If you're new here, nice to meet you. I'm Luciana Couto. I don't like to tell you what to do or what to eat. I share my life with you so you can be inspired to live a healthy lifestyle. And I share with you what I do on a daily basis, my tips and tricks. If you know me, you know that every time I can make my own food instead of buying processed, I do it. And for a long time, I wanted to have my garlic minced already in the fridge because I use a lot of garlic, and on a daily basis, it's annoying to be cutting and mincing the garlic every time I cook. So I buy those pre-minced garlic, those jars of garlic. And this is one of the things that I wanted to make home. I just got a food processor, so yeah, I'm gonna process this garlic by myself. I'm gonna mince them and make different seasonings with them. So if you're not a subscriber yet, here is a good reason, because of course I'm gonna share my process with you. So every time I cook, every night, on weeknights, and you know, the busy nights, I already have my seasoning in place to cook. So stay tuned for that. Salmon, an excellent source of protein, but besides that, you can get your omega-3s from salmon. I always say, if you can, try to eat fatty fish at least once a week. I mean salmon, tuna, sardines, and you're going to get your omega-3s. Omega-3 is an essential fat. It's called essential because we cannot produce, so we have to get them from external sources. Salmon, sardines, fatty fish in general, and other sources. I know nowadays people like to take supplements, but I always say, the natural source is always better. So if you eat once or twice a week, you don't need to worry about taking pills or any artificial thing. And it's protein, and you know protein is king. Oh, I just remember I forgot to get shrimps. Why they were not on the list? Anyways, usually the proteins I got from Costco are only salmon and shrimp, because we have a butcher box subscription. So the other protein, the main protein, I would say, we get from there, our meat, our poultry, and even other types of fish we get from the butcher box. That's why you don't see meat or chicken in my grocery hauls. Avocado, we always have them, an excellent fat. I know people sometimes are afraid because they are high in calories. They are, but good calories. This fat is a good one. It's not something that we eat every day, but we eat regularly. I love to make guacamole or sometimes just chop it and, I don't know, spread it on my sandwich. And here is the second bag. I got spring mix and arugula. I love arugula. I like spring mix as well, but arugula, I love them. I got bell peppers because I forgot the last time. If you watched the last vlog when we went to Costco, I forgot them. I always have them. I always have different colors because, as a rule of thumb, the more colorful your plate, the healthier it is. And it's a rule of thumb, of course, but yeah, let's say that you can guess the vitamins by the colors of your food, something like that. So I like to have them because when I'm preparing something and I feel like I miss some red here, I can chop it and use it and I have red. Therefore, I have more variety of vitamins on my plate, and they are very versatile, a very versatile veggie to have at home because you can chop it, put in your salad, you can stuff with, maybe I'm gonna stuff them tonight for dinner. Anyways, you can bake them, you can bake dishes with them, you can do a lot of things. They are super versatile. I got honey, organic honey. I use honey a lot. when I'm baking, especially when I'm making my treats. If you're not new here, you know that I make my own protein bar, I make my own protein cookie, and I need honey for those. Speaking of protein bars, I got protein bars from Costco, the Kirkland ones. I make my own protein bars. As I said, I try to avoid processed food, but it's not enough because with a busy schedule, it's impossible. It's impossible. And I advocate for balance. I advocate for doing the best you can. And the best I can is I make my protein bars once a week. Really, once a week I make them. But it's not enough because we eat a lot of protein. My husband and I, we eat a lot of protein, so we have to supplement the protein. After researching, I came to the conclusion that the Kirkland ones are the best one. Macro-wise, they have a lot of protein, they are low in sugar, because sometimes you find bars that it's pure sugar and a little of protein. But anyways, I like these ones. I always have them and I alternate between them and my own protein bar. Another thing that I alternate is tomato sauce. If you're not new here, you know that I make my own tomato sauce, but sometimes it's not enough. Sometimes I run out of tomato sauce. So I have these organic ones. I like this brand a lot. I always buy them from Costco and I have them in my pantry because not every day I can have my tomato sauce, my homemade tomato sauce. Speaking of tomatoes, tomatoes were in my list. I usually buy grape tomatoes from Costco. They have these organic ones there and I love them, and they didn't have today. And I try to buy organic tomatoes as much as I can. I know I would have to get the other tomatoes from the other grocery store because usually Costco doesn't have the large ones. They don't have large organic tomatoes for my tomato sauce, but they didn't have any today. And I decided to skip it, but then I thought, okay, I advocate for balance. I should have bought the tomato anyways. I mean, it's just this time, you know? And if I'm honest here, if I'm always trying to preach the best we can do, I should have bought them. Especially because I couldn't find any organic tomato in the other grocery store. So I don't have tomato for my tomato sauce. That's why I always have these. And I don't have my regular tomatoes, the ones that I have for my salad. Anyways, it is what it is. So this was my grocery haul for this week. I usually go to Costco once a week, so you can find videos like this one regularly here on my channel. If you like videos like this, if you want to know more about nutrition, if you want to get some tips and tricks from me and understand why I buy, what I eat on a daily basis, I would say subscribe to my channel. It's free. And I post every day, either grocery hauls, either vlogs, daily healthy vlogs, either fun things. Subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, please like it. It would help me a lot. And see you here on my next video, on my next vlog. Yeah. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.